What is going on, everybody, and welcome to today's video with me, your friendly neighborhood pirate Wardwicks, and today we're going to be going over 4 money-making methods where we are going to be collecting resources. Let's go. Okay, and for the first method here we're going to be doing is collecting Mortmire fungus. Now, I'm actually going to be doing this on my Iron Man just because while recording this video I can get some Mortmire fungus, so why not? But the method is exactly the same. Don't worry about that. So for this method you will need a 60% favor with the RKS house to be able to use the spellbook and to be able to use the self-graveyard teleport. You will need Priest Apparel quest complete and partial completion of the Nature Spirit quest. We'll also need the Silver Sickle Bee, a rune pouch with at least 1 law and 2 souls for each time you're going to go there, a Ring of Dueling with however many charges you have. You can use, like, let's say I'm using a 2, but if you have an 8 you can use that. Any amount of charges works on that. Graceful is not required, but I just wear it because why not? But what you do really need is the Mauritania Legs 3 or 4. This is just because then you have the hard diary done, and the hard diary will let you get twice the amount of Mortmire fungus per cast, so that will significantly increase the amount that you can get. You can do this method with about 30 or so prayer, but definitely higher prayer does help. I prefer to do this at about 70 prayer, just because then I can do a method where I will do 1 run there, I'll get my full inventory, I'll have about half my prayer used, and then I can go to the Clan Wars bank, and then I can go back, and I can get my another inventory, then be just not out of prayer points, and then come to the Clan Wars here. There we go. Come to Clan Wars bank here, recharge my run and my prayer, and then go back. This way I can just save myself some time. I might get an extra run in basically per hour by doing this, or like half a run. So this is how I prefer to do it, but you can, if you have about 30 to 35 prayer, do this method. You'll just have to come to Clan Wars every single bank. Basically all we're going to do is we're just going to cast the self-graveyard teleport, and then we'll be teleported just outside of this, where we're going to get the Mortmire fungus from. So then we're just going to open up this gate right here and just run a little bit inside here until where you see these 3 logs are at right here. You're just going to want to stand in the middle of them here and cast Bloom. Now you can either hit 1, 2, or all 3 of them, but just pick the fungus that are there and then just keep going. And then basically just do this until you have your inventory, and I'll keep recording once I have a full inventory. Okay, so now that I have a full inventory of 27, I'm just going to use the Dueling Ring, go to Castle Wars, we'll teleport up there, and then we'll use the bank here, bank the Mortmire fungus, and then just teleport back, and just basically just keep doing this. Now after this run here, as you can see, my prayer is about halfway down, so I will do this run here, and then I will teleport to Clan Wars, then I'll bank there and then recharge my prayer, and then teleport back, and then the next run I'll go to Castle Wars, and the next one Clan Wars, and just basically alter 1 1 1 1 1 1 if you have about 70 prayer. But if you don't have about 60 or higher prayer, then I recommend just going to the Clan Wars portal every single time, as you will need the prayer. Okay, and for the next method, again I'll be doing this on my Iron Man, just because why not, so for this, we just want to have weight-reducing gear, so I just bring Graceful, a Ring of Dueling, a Anti-Dragon Shield, and any Blessing. The Blessing isn't required, I just have it for a little bit more prayer bonus, as we will be collecting blue dragon scales, so while we are down there, there are blue dragons that can attack us, so I'll just protect from melee, just so that they don't melee me any damage. But basically all you will need is that, a rune pouch with teleports to Falador, which is 37 mage, and then what is very highly recommended is 70 agility. I wouldn't do this method if you don't have 70 agility, because you have to have a dusty key and run like all the way around, and it won't be worth it at all. But if you have 70 agility, this is a okay method. It'll make about 225k GP per hour. So just teleport to Falador, and you'll start right here. You'll just run past the bank, and then over this agility shortcut, up a little bit, past this mine here, and then into this little dungeon right here. You'll just have to climb down a ladder, and then to this dungeon, and then we'll be right here. This is where I will resume recording. Okay, so once we are down here, we'll just want to use the 7 agility and go through this little obstacle pipe here, and then we'll be in here with the blue dragons. So just put your protect mail up, and then you'll just want to see the blue dragon scales that are lying around. Normally I will collect the ones in this first room here, as they're on the ground, so why not just pick them up. And then basically we want to run into this secondary part over here that has the babies and then the adult dragons over here. Normally a bunch of people will be ranging them over here, so you don't have to worry about them too much, but I just have to protect my melee up just because, well, why not? So basically you'll just want to run around in a circle here and collect these blue dragon scales until you have a full inventory, and then teleport out, go to Clan Wars, bank there, get your energy back, get your prayer back, teleport back to Falador, and just run back over here. It's not a hard method at all to do, and as I said, it is about 225 KGP per hour. In the next method, we will be collecting white berries. Again, I'm on the Iron Man. Don't worry about that. Exact same method, just while I'm collecting them, why not do it on the Iron Man? So for this, you will need to have started the Morning's End Part 1 quest, at least until you have access to the teleport crystals. And that is about it. The higher agility level you have, the better. This will help you out just getting there. I would recommend having, if you have full graceful, using that, a ring of dueling, and then bringing a single anti-poison dose. So basically, we'll start from wherever you're banking at. For me, it's Clan Wars, so we'll just use a teleport crystal, teleport, and now we will be over here in Lilietta. Then we will just run out of the city and past these trees that are coming up here that are kind of like the little entrance way here. So we'll just pass by these trees. Ding ding. And then we will run past the wolves here and step over this tripwire. So then this you can get hit by these 4 bows that are apparently not stepping over. There we go. By these 4 bows here. But I did not. And then we will run little bit to the left here, and we will jump over this patch of leaves here, but I fell into it because I clicked on the wrong side. If you click on the side that is closest to you, then you will jump over it. If you click on the side that's farthest from you, then you'll just fall down and you'll just have to climb up the little wall there. So now I did not get poisoned by the first trap, but I might get poisoned by the second one, so do make sure that you keep your anti-poison until you have gotten to the white berries themselves. So there is another thing to step, another wire to step over here. So I'm going to step over it, and as you can see that I got hit, so now I can just use the anti-poison and start picking up the white berries. This is not like a hard method at all to do. This will make you about 320 KGP per hour, but basically this is the whole entire method. Is just stand here until you've picked up a full inventory of white berries, bank, and then come back using the exact same method. Pick up the white berries and bank. It's not a hard method at all to do. The requirements aren't repulsively hard to get either, and 320k is not bad. And then for our last method here, we will be collecting jenga berries. This is a very low requirement method. All this will take is 10 agility. That is it. I do recommend, if you have the full graceful, to use that. You obviously won't have that by 10 agility. But if you have full graceful, to use that, a ring of dueling, and then a rope. That is all you will need. So we will start at Castle Wars here, and then we will run past this first bridge, and then past this next bridge, and then we will just go up here towards where the ogres are. You can see you'll pass by this and ogre standard thingy over here. Keep going until we pass by this wall, and then we will see that there's a tree with a branch out. We will use the rope on said branch, and then we will swing over here onto this island, and then we will just want to pick up these jenga berries. So basically just run around, we'll pick them up, and then we'll hop worlds, keep picking them up until you have a full inventory, and then we will run back. We will just teleport back to Castle Wars, and then just keep running back. This method will make you about 135 kgp per hour. It is not as good as the previous methods, but it doesn't take, all you need is 10 agility. So you can start this if you're like a fresh account, you don't have much money at all, you just want a couple 100k to start off with. You can do this for an hour or two and you can have that money to start off with. And I would just like to thank you all for watching the video, and hopefully it helped you.